What's up guys, David here, and the iPhone 7 Plus and the Google Pixel XL are easily two of the best smartphones out right now. So in this two-part PhoneBuff style video series, we're going to be looking at a bunch of reasons why each phone could be considered better than the other. But before we get into it, I want to give a big shout out to GraphicStock.com for sponsoring today's video. So GraphicStock has the largest unlimited download library of graphics, photos, vectors, and images on the internet with over 300,000 plus to choose from. Now most websites charge you per graphic, so if you want to use their images in commercial projects, it'll cost you as much as $30 per image. So as you can imagine, things can get really expensive really quickly when you're designing a website, running a blog or a YouTube channel, or you're making do-it-yourself or art projects that you might want to sell. But with GraphicStock, you get unlimited downloads for just one annual fee, and all memberships come with a 100% royalty-free agreement. Now it's usually priced at $99 a year, but for this holiday season, GraphicStock is offering an exclusive $50 discount. So click on the link down below in the description to get $50 off your annual membership, or go to graphicstock.com/holidays. Alright, let's get right into it. Reason number 1. IP67 water and dust resistance. With the iPhone 7 Plus, you don't have to worry about accidental spills and can even clean your phone after using it with dirty hands. But it goes beyond just the accidental spill, really changing the way you use the phone and letting you do things that you couldn't do before, like taking it into the shower with you to listen to music. 2. Design. The all-metal back on the iPhone 7 Plus is not only less susceptible to damage than the half-glass back on the Pixel, but it's also a heck of a lot less of a fingerprint magnet. 3. Touch ID. The iPhone's fingerprint scanner is supported by more third-party apps, allowing you to use it for security more often than you can on the Pixel. On top of that, the scanner is on the front of the device instead of on the back, letting you unlock the phone while it's lying flat on the table without having to pick it up every time like you do on the Pixel. 4. Vibrate switch. This allows you to easily put the phone on vibrate, but maybe more importantly, it also acts as a visual cue to save you from accidental rings. Reason number 5. Dual speakers. Having two speakers instead of only one, with one speaker at the bottom and one at the top, the iPhone 7 Plus offers both louder and fuller audio, making watching videos or listening to music that much better. 6. Parental controls. Better parental controls with restrictions allow you to block content and actions through a password-protected setting, meaning you can make sure your kid isn't visiting any websites they shouldn't be, and even have the option to prevent them from erasing browser history so you can monitor their activity. 7. Family sharing. You can share apps and purchases with up to 6 people in your family, which can offer you a pretty significant savings on music and apps. 8. Better apps. The App Store on the iPhone often gets new apps first by weeks or even months, gets updates for apps first, and sometimes even gets better versions of the same apps, as many developers make developing for iOS their priority. 9. Text-to-speech. You can have selected text read back to you out loud pretty much anywhere you can actually select text, which is nice when you want to read something that is really long without having to look at the screen, like for example when you're cooking or even when you're driving. Reason number 10. Dual cameras. So I'm not gonna lie, both phones have great cameras, but the difference is the iPhone 7 Plus has 2 of those great cameras instead of only 1, with the second camera equipped with a telephoto lens allowing for a 2x optical zoom, meaning you can zoom in up to 2 times without losing any quality. 11. Bluetooth battery indicator. With supported accessories, you can see the battery level of a connected Bluetooth accessory in the status bar, which can let you know when it's time for a charge. 12. Higher storage model available. So neither of these phones have expandable SD slots, so if you're a heavy-duty user that likes to keep a lot of photos, music, apps, and games on your phone, the iPhone 7 Plus may be your better option, as there's an available 256GB option compared to the max 128 found on the Pixel. 13. iMessage. iMessage not only lets you send messages with read and received indicators, but it also has expressive messages where you can send a message with bubble effects and more, which can give your messages that extra oomph they were missing before. 14. More accessories available. With the iPhone having a similar design for the past few years and using the same lightning port for even longer, there are naturally more compatible accessories for the iPhone 7 Plus compared to the Pixel and its relatively new USB Type-C charging port. Reason number 15. 3D Touch. 3D Touch lets you physically push in on the iPhone screen, with the extra pressure acting as an alternate input method. This allows you to do things ranging from firing a gun in a first-person shooter to opening up app shortcuts for the camera. My personal favorite is the cursor control you get when you press in on the keyboard, making editing your text super quick and easy. 16. Tap to top. You can tap on the notification bar in any app to automatically scroll to the top of the app, which can be especially useful when you scroll really far down a social media feed. 17. Google ecosystem available. So you obviously get Apple's apps on the iPhone, but you also get some of the best apps from Google like Google Now, Allo, and more. Whereas on the Pixel, outside of Apple Music, you don't really get any other Apple apps like iMessage or Siri. So with the iPhone, it's kind of like you're getting the best of both worlds from Apple and Google. 18. Raise to wake. This feature automatically turns the screen on when you pick up the iPhone, so you can see the time and any missed notifications quickly without actually having to unlock the phone. 19. Better landscape support. Whether you're in messages or in the settings, the iPhone 7 Plus often offers additional functionality when the phone is held in landscape. For example, in the browser, holding the 7 Plus in landscape makes it easy to switch back and forth between different tabs like you would on a desktop computer. Whereas on the Pixel, you have to take the extra step of tapping on the tab menu first, making the browsing experience on the 7 Plus feel more like you're using a little tablet. Reason number 20. Taptic engine. The Taptic engine on the iPhone 7 Plus allows for a whole new level of haptic feedback, with it being more responsive and having a much wider range of frequencies. This results in the interactions with your phone feeling more real. For example, when you scroll through a list, it literally feels like you're turning a padlock, a sensation that the regular vibrations on the Pixel just can't create. 21. More LTE bands. The iPhone 7 Plus has more LTE bands than the Pixel, making it a better phone for traveling internationally, as it's more likely to be fully supported in the country you're visiting. 22. Brighter display. The display on the iPhone 7 Plus is significantly brighter than the one on the Pixel XL, which should translate into it being a bit easier to see when outdoors and under direct sunlight. 23. Live photos. This feature lets all those photos you take come back to life with short 3-second video clips, making reliving those moments that much better. 24. Reachability. Unlike the Pixel XL, the iPhone has a feature that makes using its large 5.5-inch display easier with one hand, where a double tap of the home button brings the top half of the screen down, putting those corner icons easily within reach. And finally, reason number 25. Faster performance. As shown in our PhoneBuff style speed tests, the 7 Plus is significantly faster than the Pixel XL, offering faster initial load-up times and a better ability to keep apps ready for you in the background. Okay, so now that you've heard the reasons why the iPhone 7 Plus can be considered better, click here or in the link down below in the description to see why the Pixel XL can be considered better. And then after watching both videos, let me know which phone you think has the stronger reasons. Or if there were any reasons that matter to you that didn't make the list, let me know about those too. Anyways, that is it for me in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the very next episode.